Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Rose Studio. I am just doing a quick little video about stenciling with modeling paste. I want to make some little areas that I can rip up for collage or snippets or clusters, and maybe even some pieces to use on the 4x6 postcards that we're doing for the July postcard play challenge. So I thought I'd turn the camera on. It's nothing that you probably haven't seen other people do, but I thought we could do a few. I'm just going to take this sheet of paper that's pretty sturdy. I'm not sure. It's out of like a tablet, so I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure what kind of paper it is, to be honest, but it's sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. And I'm just doing, these are big flowers and some leaves. Just kind of doing the whole sheet. It's not going to be really super thick, it's kind of just a thin layer. Okay, so we have that section done. I'm going to move this hopefully without messing it up. How cute is that? Okay, I'm going to let that dry and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have another one a little bit smaller, which I like that because then you can just rip out a piece and use it. Okay, good. There. And let's see, we have space down here. What else do we have? I mean, this little flower might be fun. There we go. And let's do one right. Here's a butterfly we can do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna wash these stencils off. Okay, I've got this pretty dry. I don't know, with it being a light background and white modeling paste, if you can really see this. Can you see it? I'm trying to hold it in a different angle so you can see. I think you can see some of these over here. So my idea is to rip this up. Let's see, one on that side, so I'm gonna go like that. So like ripping this up into just like squares, like that. It doesn't really leave like any specific full pattern on each piece, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to have a full flower unless you do tinier stencils. I will with those small flowers, but for this bigger stencil, all I'm trying to get is like a piece of fun texture. Just my coffee water in a spray bottle. And I don't know, it just gave it a little bit of color. And so now I'm gonna let this dry, and let's say you have like one of the postcards, and this is just a different one on the other side. But what I'm saying is you can use it as a piece of texture and an element of interest on there and build around that. So it's fun to have pieces like this in your stash. Just, you know, doesn't have to stay on there very long. Just enough to color it up a little bit, you know. And then I would just set these aside and let them dry. So that's that. And then I want to get this other, let's see. I want to cut out a piece, this piece that has just the one flower. So then this one, I would just rip most of that off. And then just have this element. Again, you can leave it like that because it's fine, or you can just spray a little bit of coffee on it, coffee water that is, and just like let it do its thing, and then let it dry like that. I love this one. I really like that one a lot. So yeah, not anything too scientific, but just kind of creating your own. I mean, just think of the possibilities, because if you have a bunch of different stencils, and there's the butterfly. So I'm just going to take most of this. That's nothing. And I love the ripped edge, so that's perfect for me. Give it a little spray, and just move it around a little bit. Get that grungy coffee in there, and then let it dry just like that. Fun, huh? Okay, that's all for this video, you guys. I thought that while I was making these, I would turn the camera on and just show you a fun way to get some texture. And also, I want to show you how to do this with some Distress ink sprays, because that's fun too. The coffee water just gives it a little bit of a lighter tone to the paper, just so that if you want to just add this something lighter to your whatever project you're working on, then you could use it that way with the coffee. But if you use the Distress ink, it gives it a darker color. Okay, so I've got just a little bit of gathered twigs left in this grungy bottle. Time to buy some more. It's really going to be dark pretty fast. Just gotta over everything. And then I might come in with some coffee spray to kind of move that ink around. Some people do it with water, but if I have the coffee, I just rather use that. And then just kind of shake it around. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I think it is. I love stuff like this. It's like, I never liked science class, but I sure do like art. Yeah, and so just leave those to dry. And imagine those just on the, imagine those just stapled to a corner in a junk journal. They're just unique. They're texture, they're a point of interest, and it's unique. It's like, not everybody's gonna have these. So I wanted to add that in there. Okay, so before we go, I just wanted to show you what I ended up with. I did that whole sheet, and I did some of them just in one sheet, and I sprayed the whole thing and ripped them instead of doing them separate. These are the ones over here that were with the white edges. Those are the ones I ripped after it was done. So those edges have a whiter look to them. This has got to be my favorite. Look at that. And then this was just the coffee. It's just kind of a like cream color. And then I did some with a blue distress spray. I don't like those as well. But you could, it's fine for a blue, theme or something that you need blue for. But I really like these. Once they're not completely dry yet, but once they're completely dry, these will be so fun to use in all your projects. But just remember, like, this has to be a pretty decent weight of paper because it's going to get wet. It's going to have this modeling paste on it. So, yeah, I just thought I would do a fun little extra video. I didn't plan on doing it. It just kind of happened. So I thought maybe I would share that with you. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Modeling paste scraps. I don't know. But thanks for joining me again. I'll say goodbye again. Bye.